personalization landscape look like in Southeast Asia?
Yeah, so there's a lot of opportunities for personalization. It's I think I mean it's a very important type of thing. I mean, so the big cloud vendors are in Southeast Asia as well, like Google and Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud. So we have those technologies available. Uh, Sometimes you see a lot of bigger companies trying to invent the wheel themselves as well. Sometimes there's a little bit of um, what's the word, fatigue, I think, of always using companies from abroad for to rely on some of these technologies. So there's a want to some degree to kind of build your own, but sometimes that goes back and forth as well, because there's obviously a much higher barrier there, and there are some great technologies existing. Um, so yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely a lot of resources dedicated to personalization, and a lot of ability there as well. I think some of the complications with some of these tools for Thailand specifically are Thai language as well. So some of these, a lot of these platforms are built really with English first in mind, um, and that works to some degree. But for a lot of specific or kind of localized, regionally localized content, it's some of those tools don't work as well either in the current state. I think they're improving quite quickly, but yeah, I think one thing we do forget about in the U.S. is that a lot of those um, vendors are really made for just assuming like English is the
Yeah,
language that we're tracking.
yeah,
And actually, that brings up another point with tracking in general. Like it's great that all the analytics tools now have support for Unicode characters and other languages, but in general, it gets there's a lot of decisions that have to be made when you're tracking things as well, to in what language they should be tracked in. Um, in the case of a lot of content or commerce sites, we might have two different values, like an English value and a localized language value. Um, and it's like, which one do you track? How do track both? Does it uses another dimension, with an already limited set of available dimensions? So there are some architectural decisions to be made on that front as well, that can be quite complicated.
got it.